Hi everyone, we're going to try this again. I was recording and then it just shut off at 4 minutes. I don't know. But the garden is just doing wonderful things right now since we've had rain. So these are my green beans that are coming up. No buds on them yet. These are going to go right up this trellis and they're climbing beautifully every day right up to here. Look at that. It's amazing. This is a volunteer squash, so I'm pretty happy about that. I have lettuce in here and then my tomatoes, and we have tomatoes on our plants. And then look at all the sunflowers in here that God planted this summer. These are all ones that have overwintered and the Lord just left for me. I actually transplanted the one down there right there in the corner. I transplanted that one. And now I prayed for hummingbirds to come in, and I have some feeders, and I have a little hummingbird, one or two that are in. And I've only seen them 3 times, and my husband saw them once, but I'm so thrilled hummingbirds are here. So this is a coriander going to seed, and I want it to go to seed because I want it to, I want to collect the seeds. So right down here on the bottom are some seeds, and you can actually just you pull these off and you leave them out and something to dry, and they'll dry out and you can replant them, and you have cilantro, which is another name for coriander. Look at that lavender. Isn't she just beautiful? It smells so lovely. I'm not a huge fan of the lavender smell, but out in the wild and brushing by all these scents, I love it. I just love smelling the coriander, the basil, the lemon basil, the lavender. I love to brush tomato leaves because tomatoes smell like summer. And we do have tomatoes on the vine over here. I think that's a green zebra. I have green zebras and black cherries, maybe a gold, sun gold, and a couple other kinds. But these are all lettuces down in here. And then we have more different kinds of basil. I actually planted a leaf lettuce basil. That's a whole new one from Baker's Creek that I'm using. And these are gladiolas that seed themselves and come up. So I'm hoping they produce this year flower. I get these little ones all the time. And so we have potatoes and we have green onions, and there's just a remarkable amount of stuff. We're just really heading into the season. So the reason why I'm taping this now is because the garlic's coming out. It's time for it to harvest the garlic. And then we have potatoes down here, and those over there are that's strawberry spinach, and it's very delicate leaves, and the little berry seeds are really kind of sweet. They're nice to add to a salad. I'm turning over the compost bin. It's getting hot again. It stopped getting hot for a while, so I'm rotating it around. Then we have a volunteer nasturtiums. I love them. I think they're beautiful. They bring in the different kind of bugs, the pollinators, to help pollinate everything, and we need those. And then one of the things that happened this spring, that's why I was slow on putting some things into the ground, is I had woodchucks using my garden for smorgasbord. And I mean, literally, they were really eating on it. It was aggravating. We ended up getting rid of 4 of them. They were caught nicely and released out in the woods. But we have some green mustards over here. Those are hot. They're too hot for me, but some people like green mustards. I'm not a big fan of them, but they grow amazingly, and I just wanted to see if I could. So one of the things the woodchuck have done in here is they pulverized my cabbage and broccoli. So now I am not sure what are what here, but I have some brassicas, which cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, they all fall under that name, brassica. And these are, I think they're either cabbage or they're broccoli. And they're coming up. They made it, even though that they were nibbled on so many times, they made it. And so I'm really excited about it. I feel very blessed. I learn a lot from the garden, and I'm just enjoying it. And it's just been wonderful, and I wanted to capture this right now because I am going to harvest some things out. But carrots are coming up nicely. There's snow peas here. They really got ate on too, so they got munched. So we have they might be sugar snap peas. I actually have put the blooms in my salad, but they are so sweet and crisp and wonderful. This is lovely. More lavender. There's more lavender down here. There's 2 more sets of lavender. They get different amounts of sun, so they're at different rates of blooming, which is just lovely. And then my husband put 2 more rows in for me. Is that not amazing? It's so sweet. And my greenhouse and the mushroom hut. This is my little area out here, to say the least, that I feel very blessed to have. But as you can see, it's doing well. Probably my biggest issue right now is my raspberries. They looked wonderful, and I think they went so long without water, they're kind of wonky. So I don't know if we're going to have a raspberry crop or not, but I had a great strawberry crop. So just walking down the new path. I need to wood chip my other paths. But so this is the garden, and it's a blessing. I hope you have a really good day. I have blessed your evening and your weekend. And may you just enjoy the wonders of God's creation. Happy gardening.